Hi and welcome to the next assembly video in my series. So today we're going to be looking at putting an inner hexagon or mounting an inner hexagon to an outer hexagon. So those who haven't seen the system before, essentially the inner hexagons is what things get mounted to in this kind of pegboard type system called the Hexahive. And then the main structure is actually made out of these outer hexagons, which scale, snap together modularly, and allow you to build any shape and any size of pegboard system that you like. Now, when I ship an inner hexagon, I usually ship it like this. So the reason I ship it like this is the facade is actually giving some protection to the substrate in terms of these pins that might be a little bit delicate in transit. So when this comes out of the box, all you need to do is hold it at one of the sides and take the substrate off. Now it might have mounted in some places, so just give it a little wiggle, nothing too strong, and then it will come apart. And then, as before, the inner hexagon consists of two main parts. This substrate, which is made out of a very strong material that gives us a good foundation for what we're trying to achieve here. And then we've got the facade, which is not as strong. It's not built out as strong a material, but you can make this in pretty much any color you like. So it gives you a lot of customization options. So first things first, let's put that down just here, and we'll take off the card from the inner hexagon facade. And that is very simple. You just grab the outer card, pivot with your thumb at these edges, and you should just hear it snapping off. There's nothing resistant there. It's designed from the bottom up to come apart like that. It's built into the print settings. And then you will have something that looks a bit more like what you see in the photos. You'll have one substrate and one facade ready to go on. Now, if you look at the design for this substrate, you'll see that there's, as mentioned before, there's little pins. These can be delicate, so try not to hold them too much. They are strengthened when they get put in. They're strengthened by these pins that are in the substrate. So we simply put it in place. And if I hold that up, you can just see that it's not quite snapped in yet. We just put it in place, push down, and now you can actually see if I lift it up, it is in place. It's actually quite rigid already. And if I look at the back, which you might not be able to see, this might already be mounted to the wall for you. But because I'm just showing you this assembly, if you look at the back, you can actually see that everything is flush. So this is step one. The next step is to actually put the facade on the substrate. And that's not too hard either. You will feel it naturally clicking into place. What you actually want to do is make sure that you've got a good alignment before you actually start pressing down. So if I pick this up again and just show you that, you can see that I haven't clicked this in. It's just hovering there, but if I am to now press down, everything should go in just fine. And the best way to do this is do it in opposites. Like you would a car wheel, if you ever changed a car wheel, do it in opposites. So we go to the top, we press down at the top, go to the bottom, we press down at the bottom, go to one side, press down there, go to the other side, press down there, and then finally these sides here. Now that's the outside, but there are also some pops that need to be made on the inside. So now all I do is I'll just go round and make sure that this is all firmly in place. And once you're happy, we can have it for this purpose. We can just bring it up for a quick inspection. You'll see that all of those little elements are now in place. There's no gaps. Everything is flush. And we can actually now mount things to this inner hexagon. So now we've got our outer hexagons, our inner hexagons only where we need it. So where we need to mount it to the wall, where we need to add accessories to this. Now, I'm going to do some other videos. I'm also going to do some videos on how to mount this to the wall and how to mount accessories to it. So watch out for those videos, and thank you for watching.